Yo. Wow, I look white as fuck. Um, don't question it. That's normal. I don't get much sun. Okay. You're on the ship. Yep. I remember where I was. Totally. Completely.
Proper fight at last. Like the first on the butcher's bill.
Don't care. Just take the chest.
I need to hurry.
Yep. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
No! There he is! He wants him alive! Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Kinda missed the fighting. It's always so nice. Ah, he healed. Ow! I was like, why not hit him on the floor? Oh, Torgal. New enemies? There are not that many people on the ship, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Don't care. Ah, shit. He hit me first. I always forget that that exists. They are gonna have fun then, up back there. Line cable's not connected. Awesome. Ow. Bloody hides. Ooh, he jumped to the railing. Ah!
To me, boy! She must be here somewhere.
Kind of a waste, but I need to heal him. It should heal. Probably somewhere. Potion. I mean, there's literally something over there. Info here. No way, right? No. Oh. You? Oh, the other way. No. Good. Right away. I don't see a thing.
My neck! I can't feel my neck!
Poor guy. Oh, nope, he's dead. He can't feel his legs anyway.
She won't take us yet. Come on, get up! There they are. Only one of
That won't take long. They came through here. Huh.
Jill,
You came.
get back.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands.
We need those.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Uh-oh. Why can he fly? Is that like a thing only Clive can do?
In earnest then.
Frick. That Odin is way overpowered. That Odin is way overpowered. Uh-oh. We are on that ship. Right, we just climbed out that. Okay. Oh, okay. Why is the water not coming back? I am confused.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
Uh-oh. How is he so fast?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
That
The
probably would work.
world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
No, thank you.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Okay.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Alright.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill. We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of
Too slow.
your duty. Defend yourself.
Ow, wait. Wasn't good.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping
Okay, I can't dodge that. And not block that.
fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Raise your guard.
I'm pretty banged up. I just noticed. But let me try and heal.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
How should I make that? This will die.
Will assume the mantle
Oh, God.
you've been given. And thus Thus is the light of hope severed.
Was that supposed to happen? That was supposed to happen.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Oh, thank you.
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you.
Not so
The
sure.
power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses.
Don't want to penetrate anything.
You may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations,
Ah, yes.
and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Thank you.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
What?
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended,
but back all the same.
What dominants are left? There's only Jill and him, right?
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Oh man. Yeah, Clive Bastard. I don't think I could have won. That was so hard. Hard to get that much damage in. Did they make it? Looks like they made it.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Rogue is like, I'm not looking.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Oh?
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved.
True.
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all.
You.
You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Now kiss.
Jill. Are you sure? what you want, then.
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
He's getting a lot more strength from her than from anyone else, somehow.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally! Oh my god. I waited like what? 30 hours for that? Holy moly. Where did you get that wood? Isn't it very hard to find wood in the flight? Ah, okay, there is. That's probably, man, I don't know. He has magic. What am I
What
thinking?
of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Yarh is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Okay, that was awesome. I mean, we could probably just get the ship and go here and, I don't know, get here. Doesn't look that far off. But he probably know that.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Yarh, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
All right. Power of ice. Clive has cleaned a portion of the icon. He was as essence. Yeah. It's magic, yeah, of course. Nice each.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh, 2. Water science and blacksmith. Last bit is always the worst. Okay, blacksmith blues again.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid.
Probably.
We should tell him.
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Alright, picking pork there, that's good. So, oh, the smithy has no stuff. Forge. And we have a side quest in the reading table. Now let's go reading table, Blackthorn, and then
How do you
up to mid dungeon probably.
the stew's awfully thin these days.
Healer's Place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the madding crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ailment, every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Captain Doris. Oh, okay. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest, our recent investigations have visited upon her. Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask you that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. I can't read anymore.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Okay.
Trouble with your gear, or Sancfordian, dear?
Ice brand. Ooh. Of course it's stronger.
No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
Ooh, I like it.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson?
I mean, people survived everywhere, but it's... a lot of people died.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
Okay.
let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Okay. I'll try.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's
okay.
it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume. and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the Ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
3 places to visit.
I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Okay.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
So, she don't need sails?
It's getting spicy. Can I leave already, or... Oh god. Oh man, there's so many quests. I think I'm getting close to the end.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Okay, we'll go for Davos first, still. And then maybe Martha's Rest, because there is a side quest there anyways. I'll try to make it smart, but it's not easy to be everywhere. There are so many new quests.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
It's a shop?
I have some things for sale.
Oh. That's why that's a shop.
Certainly.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Of course he's here. I knew it.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chieftain to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm ready. What could go wrong?
Ready for the off, then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
No more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
I mean,
take good care of Dravost till I get back.
You should have you afraid.
And give those things what for, yeah?
I should have equipped. I should have equipped Shiva. Yeah, well. Moo.
All right. Which one of you's first?
That was the wrong one, but it works out probably.
Silence!
A mistake. Make it. Oh, I could have made that more. I was not. Whatever. It's probably got its reasons. Yep. Shit. Okay, 4 and 3? Yes. 4. Perfect. Let's go. getting kinda reckless. But it's fun.
Is that it?
His mouth is wrong.
Apparently not.
Amira? Okay, stay focused. Don't lose cool.
They're not getting past me.
That's not a good idea. Committed. Shouldn't have committed. I don't know what I'm doing today. That was so bad. Get some time. Honestly, not my thing today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tired. Ah, shit. That was a waste. At least something. Nothing special. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna get an upgrade, probably.
The question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall, but we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I feel like we need to get to the root. It's like, it's fine.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation.
Really?
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravojst won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home.
True.
We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravoj needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoj what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Really?
Sid, I've got something for you.
Oh? Cracked anvil?
This is
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Sultan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? Hmm? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Interesting.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Clive. If we pull this off, it will ruin every other sword you've ever held.
All right. Oh, there's so much to do here. There's so much to do here. Dalamil, Tabor, and Boklad. Yeah, well, we're gonna get a sword first. Then we'll work through another quest, probably in Martha's Rest.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Okay.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Okay, do we get a cutscene?
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Oh.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Even more?
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like
really?
to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
All right. the question now. Is it actually a weapon I can equip, or is it just a thing hanging on the wall? Get the Dämmerung. Got that Dämmerung. Ooh. Okay. I wonder what I need. It's probably all the things. And all the things I don't have.
Trouble with your gear, or... I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best. So, what'll it be?
I need 3 Orichalcum, and I need Ragnarok for that. I don't know where I get that. Probably hunting. Darksteel is probably hunting too. But I need 2 of those. Huh.
And?
Now that looks nice. Alright. Stuck to tombs. Then I think we'll talk with Joshua.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Now this, I believe you'll find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
When the last bit comes up, it's always the burst.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
That's nothing new, right? Yeah.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Oh. Yeah, still alive, yeah.
is this place?
Don't move.
She should have said more.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Who is she? She's suspicious. A little bit.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
And naked.
Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
At least he put on a shirt.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings. Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsmen. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Alright. I'll do some more side quests. I lost some frames.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Oh, the handboard got a new only one. That's probably another Orichalcus. Orichalcum? Orichalcum. Karen, after us traversing the Valcroy, told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on the journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I thought that already. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm brought about the desert heat. The sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. Well, definitely not doing that today. Okay, we said we're going to Master's Rest, so we're gonna do that. Test our new sword for a bit.
Laura should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy bladesmiths.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly green though. Just because the heavens have gone to record.
You have new stuff?
What are you after? Fare thee well.
Okay, can't be inside. Oh. Can't be that difficult to find, right?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Ah.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Okay. Huh. Alright. I don't have any more time for today. It's unfortunate, but I have to go to bed. As always. Oh yeah, Shiva. Ooh, I forgot. I can do that really quick. Okay, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Should I maybe leave Titan behind? I'm not too keen with this attack anyways. Or Bahamut. Okay. I've upgraded some things, but I don't know. We're gonna. And maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that was still new. Whatever. Alright. So now. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.